How's everybody feeling this morning? Good. So, last year I led my first yoga teacher training, and it was a full training. There was I think 17 people. And something I didn't think about in leading a yoga teacher training was I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to guide all these people through inner work. But I didn't realize how much inner work I was going to have to do through the whole process, because all of a sudden you have 17 reflections of different versions of yourself, and you're surrounded by them, and they're all seeking knowledge from you or have 1,001 questions for you. And to be completely honest, as I usually am, there were a lot of triggering moments for me. There was a lot of triggering moments. I was like, whoa. And I would get into this mental loop of I'm triggered. Okay, I have to be calm. I'm in the teacher role. And then later, shaming myself for being triggered. That's not how you're supposed to be. You're in the teacher role. And it became this whole mental loop of whoa, expectations of them, expectations of myself. And I think 2020 cracked me open, as it has a lot of us, in a brand new way. It's helped me to shed these consistent expectations that the mind creates, because we had all these ideas about how this year would be, and then what? The slate was wiped clean. And so I just led a yin training the last 2 weekends, and I was amazed. I'm not just giving myself a pat on the back, I'm just giving you guys an example of a lesson. I was amazed at my level of patience for all the different reflections, all the different versions of me, because that's all we are, right? Is reflections of each other. And I felt softened. I felt my heart open. I felt ready for all versions of divine, all versions of life. And I think when we're in the muck of 2020, we don't really see that. But that's what 2020 is gifting to us, right? This idea that something might shift tomorrow, but we're able to be adaptable. We're able to be open-hearted and loving, no matter what that reflection of self is. Does that make sense? So today's intention is to celebrate this year. Celebrate this year and all the gifts it has given us, even if they were disguised as discomforts, as triggers, and to feel your heart cracked open from the lack of expectation and the ability to adapt. Let's do it. Breath work first. Everybody sit with a straight spine, shoulders above the hips, engage the low belly. I was requested intense breath work, so let's do intense breath work. We'll do 2 rounds of Bhastrika and then 3 rounds of Brahmari. What am I saying? Bhastrika is forceful inhales and exhales in and out of the nose. As you inhale, the belly expands. As you exhale, the belly contracts. So real time, it looks and sounds like this. If you're newer to this, have your hands on your belly to make sure the belly's moving. Okay, you just don't want just the chest moving. Brahmari is humming bee breath. So after those 2 rounds of Bhastrika, you'll do 3 rounds of taking a deep inhale. You'll cover your eyes with your index and middle fingers, plug your ears, and then go humming to the bottom of the exhale. You're not going to be able to hear me because your ears are plugged, so you go straight into the second one, and then straight into the third, and then palms face up in the lap. Any questions? Let's give it a go. Close your eyes. First, lengthen your spine. For this style of breathing, it's very important that you root through the sits bones and reach the crown of the head high. And for a moment, choose to soften your heart space. Relax the shoulders, the throat, the center of the chest. And the mind being a powerful tool, allow it to kind of flash all the different experiences this year has offered you. And can you see how they all have served their place in developing a deeper relation to self? A slow and steady awakening. And even if the mind says, no, I can't see it right now, there is a part of you that can. Peeling back the layers, feeling into that part of yourself. Take a complete exhale through both nostrils. First round of Bastrika, forceful inhales and exhales, begin. Go as slow as you need to. Every inhale, belly expands. Every exhale, belly contracts. You are hyper-oxygenating the body. All in and out of the nose. If you're newer, I say go slow. If you're more advanced in this practice, work your pace. Yes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Complete exhale. Empty out, 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 out. Hold empty. Hold empty. Notice what you feel in your body. Now take a deep inhale. Fill the lungs up. Belly, rib cage, chest. Hold to the top. No bandhas for this first hold. Just relax the body as you hold to the top. Controlled exhale through both nostrils. Once you complete that exhale, go straight into the second round. Forceful inhales and exhales begin. Same thing, second round. If you're feeling pretty confident with your pace, with your technique this round, nice, good job, guys. Then you can quicken the pace. You got it. Halfway. Yeah, flooding the body with prana, with life force. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Complete exhale. Empty out, 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 out. Hold empty. Remember, we're preparing for 3 rounds of Brahmari, of humming bee breath. Take a deep inhale, fill the lungs up. Belly, rib cage, chest. Hold at the top. First of 3, cover your eyes, plug your ears, hum to the bottom. After the 3rd round, palms are face up. Begin to deepen your breath. Set a rhythm to it. Roll over your shins. Come into a child's pose. Toes touch, knees wide. Hips back at the heels, arms in extension. Those of you tuning in from home, you can reach over and start the first song of the playlist now. As you reach your arms out and forward, send your hips back towards your heels and breathe into your side bodies. If you can, relax your forehead to the ground. Nice. Shift your weight forward into a tabletop shape. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Spread your fingers really wide. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, roll your shoulder blades down and back, flip the tailbone upward, look over the tip of the nose. Exhale, cat pose, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around through your back body. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, cat, round through the back body, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, cat, round through the back body, tuck the chin. Good. Inhale, neutral spine. Extend your right leg straight back so the right pinky toe is pointing down towards the ground. Exhale, right knee to nose, round through the back body, tuck the chin, feel the core engage. Inhale, right leg extends straight back. Exhale, right knee to right armpit, round through the back body, tuck the chin, right side body engaged. Inhale to extend the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend the leg back. Exhale, knee to armpit. Inhale, extend the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here. Tuck all 5 of the toes on the left foot under. Tuck them under. Now lift your left knee. Press in the palms, lift the left knee. Now pull your right knee closer in towards your chest. Pull it in, shift your shoulders forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Drop your left shin down, and if you didn't get your foot there, wiggle it forward so the knee stacked above the ankle. Press through the left shin. Inhale, rise up, supported crescent. Press through the right heel, encourage your right hip back. Press through the left shin, encourage your left hip forward. Engage your low belly, reach the arms up. Think rooting through the lower body, extension through the upper body. Reach, 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 and draw your low belly in. Breathe. Good job, guys. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Spread your fingers wide. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Feel a slight lift in the heart space. As the heart lifts up and forward, the hips send down and forward. Breathe. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Tuck the left toes under. Exhale, lift your left knee and sweep your arms back, airplane arms. Nice. Send your left hip towards me. Even the pinky toe is pressing into the ground. Triceps are engaged. Hug your upper arm muscles to the bone. Engage the low belly. Feel the heat in the front leg. From here, interlace all 10 fingers. Reach your nose forward like you're trying to create an arc shape with the nose. Up, gaze up towards the sky, and then draw your knuckle along your back leg. Your knuckles. Low belly in, feel the heart space open. Beautiful, guys. Breathe. Core is engaged for stability. Left leg as active as you can get it. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms meet up and overhead. Exhale, hands down to frame your right foot. Inhale, your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Just like down dog, but with the right leg in extension. Yeah, spread your fingers wide, press your chest towards your left shin. Press the left heel towards the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee to right armpit. Shift your shoulders above the wrist. Right knee to right armpit. Try to keep the back knee lifted. You can do it. You can do it. It's just for a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Yes, if it doesn't quite make it there, grab your foot with your hand and wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. Option to drop your back knee for more support. Option to come down to your forearms for more depth. If you're looking to build heat, you should have the back knee lifted. Good job. Yes. Breathe and either lengthen the neck. If you're active with the back knee, lengthen the neck. If you're relaxed with the back knee, you can relax your head and neck. Perfect. Is the breath flowing? Let go of expectations about your body. Expectations in regard to your practice. And just let the moment show up as it is. If you're on your forearms, come up to your palms. If the back knee is down, tuck the toes and lift it. Inhale your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot down to the mat, downward facing dog. And just take a few rounds of breath in down dog. Fingers spread wide, external rotation of the shoulders. So you're sending the eyes of your elbows towards me. If you feel any rounding in your low back, take a slight bend to the knees. Feel your breath move through this shape. Stretching and lengthening the spine, stretching and lengthening the legs. What if you thought of each circumstance in your life as an asana, a posture for you to breathe through, for you to fully experience and drop into? Noticing length expansion over time. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Exhale, drop the knees down to the mat. Knees down to the mat. Inhale, extend your left leg straight back. Exhale, left knee to nose. Round through the back body, tuck the chin. Inhale, left leg extends back. Reach the crown of your head towards me. Exhale, left knee to left armpit. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left knee to armpit. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, tuck the right toes. Lift your right knee. Pull your left knee in. Lift your right knee from the ground. Yes, now pull your left knee in. Pull it in closer. Feel the core engage. Shift your shoulders forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Drop your back shin down. Front knee is stacked over front ankle. Inhale, rise up. Supported crescent. Press through the left heel, encourage the left hip back. Press through the right shin, encourage the right hip forward. Instead of like bending the elbows like this, I want you to lengthen the arms, even if you have to take the arms to a Y shape to get that length into them. Yes. Pull the low belly in, breathe. Take an inhale here. Exhale, Anuvatasana with the upper body. Bend your elbows out, spread your fingers wide, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Think of your hands as extensions of the heart space. Reach the elbows apart. Feel the center of the palms open. Deep breaths into your upper chest. Even as feelings, as thoughts move through you, find a sense of centeredness. Taking the seat of the witness, the seat of the observer. Inhale, re-extend your arms. Tuck your right toes. Exhale, lift the right knee and sweep your arms back. Yes. Perfect. Left hip back, come high into the ball of the right foot. Pull your belly button in towards the spine. Reach, reach, reach. Triceps are engaged. Every finger has energy moving through it. Thumb, index, middle, ring, pinky. Awkward interlace the fingers, so find the other thumb crossed on top. Reach your nose forward, up, and on your exhale, take your knuckles along your back leg. I know the tendency is to kind of let the rib cage splay out when we're taking a heart opener here, but pull the low belly in and find a lift in the heart. Yes, so good. Squeeze the heels of the palms together. Breathe into the center of your chest. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. Inhale your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale your left knee to your left armpit. Just like we did with one knee on the ground, but this time the knee's lifted. Pull it up, 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 press on the fingertips, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Now if it doesn't quite get there, grab the ankle and wiggle it. Option to drop the back knee. Option to come down to your forearms. Runner's lunge, yes. If you have blocks, you can always bring blocks underneath your hands or blocks underneath your forearms. Even if you have the back shin down, you're pressing into it. Hey, Earl, if you can, wiggle the left foot up and out just a few inches. Wiggle it. Other left. Yes, right there to give your left shoulder space. Perfect. Right hip flexor opening. Maybe left outer hip as well as you press into the left heel. And then most importantly, is your breath flowing? If you're on your forearms, come up to your palms. If the back knee is down, tuck the toes and lift it. Inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the left foot down to the mat and chill out here for a few rounds of breath. Can you lengthen your exhales? In those times where the heart flutters and the mind wants to try to control, shift, or change. Can you feel into a part of yourself that is consistently still? Unchanging amongst all the impermanence. Inhale, look up to the top of the mat. Exhale, step up, feet hip-width distant apart. Take as many steps as you need to get there. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips up the shins, flat back. Press through the center of the heels, roll the shoulder blades down and back, and then cactus your arms out to your sides. Take an inhale from left elbow to right. Exhale, wrap your right arm underneath your left. You can give yourself a big bear hug if you have tight shoulders, or you can take eagle arms, crossing at elbows and wrists. Inhale, reach your forearms, your fingertips towards me, and then exhale, bend the knees and bow forward. Allow gravity to pull on the weight of the elbows, the weight of the forearms. And breathe into the mid-back where your rib cage attaches to the spine. Good. If you're in bear hug, you're just trying to grab for opposite shoulder blades behind you. Yes, exactly. Deep breaths into the mid to upper back. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the elbows, the forearms in. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Press down through the feet, full body extension, everything lifts. Press through the center of the heels, fan the toes out. Active legs, active side bodies, reach your arms. Interlace all 10 fingers above you, bend your elbows, bring your palms to the back of your head. Inhale, lift the center of the chest up. Exhale, hips forward, lean your head back. Reach your elbows apart, keep the legs active, breathe. No matter what life throws at you, whether you feel like you're good at it, you're bad at it, it's comfortable or uncomfortable, can you choose an open heart space? Can you choose to soften, to release judgment and expectations? Inhale, re-extend the arms, palms press into each other, look up. Exhale, fold forward, prayer palms through your midline. Bend your knees if it feels funky on your low back to fold. Bend your knees all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms and step your left foot back. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. We've already been here before, so you know what to do with it. This time, exhale, cactus your arms and bend the back knee so it's just hovering above the ground. Squeeze your left glute, pull your low belly in, and reach the elbows apart. Nice. Low belly in, low belly in. Feel the core engaged. Breathe. Back knee is just hovering above the ground. Inhale, extend the arms, extend the back leg. Exhale, warrior two. Rotate your left heel down, reach the arms out along the horizon. So if you were to draw a line from your right heel, it would intersect your left arch. Bend the front knee, straighten the back leg. Reach the arms out, look over your right middle finger. Back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Nice, good adjustments, guys. Breathe. Inhale, reach your right arm towards me as far as you can. Exhale, extended side angle. Rotate the arms. Right arm down, left arm up. For a little extra support today, you can rest your right forearm on your right thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm towards me, lengthening the side body. Lengthening the side body. Press through the pinky edge side of your left foot. So reach your left arm all the way up towards me, Earl. All the way up towards me. Other left. But your chest is facing the west. Yes, there we go. Let me come over to you. Like this. Whoop. Take an inhale up through that left side body. Exhale, wrap your left forearm to your low back. Wiggle your left shoulder blade down and back. And if you have a full bind in your practice, you can go for it. Even as the torso is leaning forward, press through the back foot. Breathe into the left side of the chest. Think about spiraling the left side of the chest open to the sky. Yes. Binds, release. Inhale, rise up to standing. Keep the feet as they are. Straighten the legs, palms meet. Look up. Exhale, Trikonasana. Reach the arms out along the horizon. Right arm forward, and then rotate the arms. Same thing, but the front leg is straight. If you want to take a half bind, you can wrap your left forearm to your low back. You can also just stick with traditional triangle. Press down through the feet. Squeeze the inner thighs up and in. Breathe. For a little extra support today, you can rest your right hand on your right thigh or on the right shin, just kind of depending on your flexibility. Nice, exactly. If you have the left forearm bound, inhale, reach the left arm up like you're grabbing for a rope. And then everybody exhale, hands down to frame your right foot. Hands down to frame the right foot, low lunge, tuck your left toes. Nice. Drop your back knee. Inhale, shift your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Right leg extends, flex your right toes back towards your face. If you need to, bring blocks underneath your hands. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bow forward over the right leg. For those of us with tight hammies, if you don't have blocks, it might just feel better to take a slight bend to the right knee. Breathe into the belly of your right hamstring. Yes. Can you tune into the interconnectedness of the body? Rather than just stopping at the label of like, ooh, tight hamstring. Feeling how the hamstring attaches up to the hips and the low back. Down to the knee. Allowing yourself to see the bigger picture within your body so you can translate that ability to everyday life. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, shift forward to a low lunge. Bend your right knee, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Shorten your stance, back foot at a 45 degree. So root the back heel down. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the chest up. If you have a hard time with balance, you can feel like the tightness of your right hamstring. I just want you to fold here. If you want something a little more intense, sweep the arms back, interlace all 10 fingers, knuckles back, crown forward, and then bow with the hands bound. Know that that does make things a little more difficult, so just trust what your body's telling you. Trust your intuition as to where to go with it. You're doing great. Breath. Press through both feet. Breath is steady and full. Inhale, halfway lift, even if you have the hands bound. Exhale, release the hands down to frame the right foot, slight bend in the right knee. Inhale, step your left foot forward, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms and step your right foot back. Step your right foot back. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, reach the arms overhead. Live music for our class. Pull the left hip back, active in the right leg, reach the arms high. Take an inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms and bend your back knee so it's just hovering above the ground. Squeeze your right glute. This is going to get a deep stretch into the right hip flexor. As you squeeze the right booty cheek, engage your low belly, reach the elbows apart, breathe. You got this. Breathe. Fingers spread wide. Yes. Building a little heat, huh? Inhale, reach the arms high, straighten the back leg. Exhale, warrior two. Rotate the right heel down, reach the arms out along the horizon. And just hold here for a few rounds of breath. Back leg straight, front knee bent. Yes. Breathe. Feel your power stance in the feet. Inhale, left arm reaches as far forward as you can. Exhale, rotate the arms, extended side angle. Option to rest your left forearm on your left thigh for a little more support. Everybody reach your right arm alongside your right ear. Reach it. Think of an anchor through the right foot. So press through the right foot and extension through the right arm. Take an inhale into your side body. And then exhale, wrap your right forearm to your low back. Roll the right shoulder blade down and back. Feel all these little chest muscles here open up. Feel the breath sustain you. Feel it nourish and nurture your practice. Yeah, if you have a full bind in your practice, do your thing. So good. Binds, release. Inhale, straighten both legs, bring the palms to meet up and overhead. Squeeze the inner thighs up and in. Exhale, Trikonasana, reach the arms out. Left arm forward, rotate. You can stay here. You can rest your left hand on your shin or your thigh. If you want to go ahead and take that half bind again, you can bring your right fingertips into your left hip crease. Press through both heels. Feel the inner thigh muscles squeeze up and in. And steady your breath. So good. You're doing great. On an inhale, right arm reaches like you're grabbing for a rope. Create space in the left side. And then exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. Tuck your right toes. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees and bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips up the shins. Exhale, cactus your arms out to the side. Take an inhale from one elbow to the other one. Exhale, left arm wraps underneath the right. You can either give yourself a big bear hug or take eagle arms. Inhale, reach your forearms, your elbows towards me. Exhale, bend the knees and bow forward. Knees bend deeply to support the low back. Knees bend deeply to support the low back. Engagement of the low belly. Breath. Fullness to the inhales and exhales. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the forearms in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, rise up to standing, Urdhva Hastasana, full body extension, everything lifts. Create length in the legs, squeeze your glutes, low belly in, reach the arms, interlace all 10 fingers, bring your hands to the back of your head. Take an inhale. Exhale, dip your right elbow to the right. Breathe through your left side. Inhale through center. Exhale, left elbow to the left. Breathe through the right side. Inhale through center, lean your head back. Exhale, bend your knees just like chair pose, forearms frame the face, round through your upper back. Almost as if you're trying to tap your elbows to your knees. Inhale, straighten the legs, elbows wide, hips forward, head back. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, round through your upper back, elbows towards the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs, elbows out, heart lifts. Exhale, bend the knees and round. Stay with the knees bent. Inhale, extend the arms, look forward, palms meet. Exhale, prayer, palms to heart center. So you're in a chair pose. Knees are bent, weight in the heels. If you have your feet hip width distant apart, step them together. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. So it's very important you're not twisting from your low back. Look at your knees. They should be in line. You're twisting from your mid back and then leaning forward. Nice. If you can't get your elbow to the outsides of the knees, try to place it between the knees. So if this is a no-go in your body, I want you to take an open arm twist to the right instead. If this is a no-go in your body, take an open arm twist to the right like this instead. Lift the chest up slightly. Yeah. Lift the left arm higher. Yes. Breathe. Look that way. Yeah. Breathe. Woo, let the heat build in the lower body. Let it happen. Okay, we're going to have some fun. No expectations. Look down at your right big toe. I want you to hover your left shin like a flamingo. And then see if you can step that left foot back. Whoop. And if you're tired, just go ahead and drop the knee right away. If you feel good, keep it lifted. Now press your palms into each other and deepen the twist. If you have the arms in extension, you're reaching the arm even more. Yeah, good job. Okay, I don't know how we got on that foot, Berkey Brook, but we should be on the other foot. Yeah, so the left leg should be back. Breathe. Take another inhale here. Exhale, hands down to frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot down to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up to the top of the mat. Exhale, step up, feet together, big toe edges touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise up, interlace all 10 fingers. Exhale, bend your elbows, palms to the back of your head. Let's flow through it. Inhale, lean the head back. Exhale, dip your right elbow to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip your left elbow to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your knees, round through your upper back. Inhale, straighten the arms forward. Exhale, prayer, palms to heart center. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Step your feet together if they're not already there. You can either have the elbow to the outside of the knees or place it between the knees. If this is a no-go in your body, reach your arms out to an open arm twist. Look over the back shoulder. Earl, turn both palms facing the west. Yes. Breathe. Deepening your twist with your exhales. Look down at your left big toe. Remember, no expectations, all goody. Begin to hover your right shin like a flamingo. Use the core. Step the right foot back as slowly as you can. Option to drop the back knee for more support. Option to drop the back knee. Good job. Yes. So good. Breathe. Take another inhale here. Exhale, hands down to frame your left foot. If your back knee is lifted, drop it down. Shift your hips back, half splits. Left leg in extension. Lift the chest up, press through the right shin. Exhale, bow over your left leg. Breathe into the belly of the left hamstring. Using your blocks if you need to. Curl all 5 of those toes back towards your face. Yes. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, shift forward into a low lunge. Bend the left knee, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Shorten your stance, back foot to a 45-degree angle, root the back heel down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the front leg. Exhale, bow forward. If you did so on the other side, option to sweep the arms back. Take the awkward interlace of the fingers, draw your knuckles back and your crown forward, and then bow over the front leg. Please, please listen to your body. If you're already kind of struggling with balance, have the hands down on the ground or the hands rooted on blocks. Yes. Blocks. And then bring about a higher height. Inhale, halfway lift, even if the hands are bound. Exhale, release the hands down, bend the left knee, step the ball of the right foot back. Inhale, your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, your left foot down to the mat, downward facing dog. And then I want you to chill out here and maybe bend one knee at a time. Or sway the hips side to side. Find some movement in your down dog that feels good in your body. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, core control. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, just like we did in the beginning of practice. Drop your left shin down. Root down through your left palm and inhale your right arm high. Other right. Good. So you have a few options here. You can stay right here as you are. You can take your right hand to the inner thigh and press the knee out as you twist. If you want to take a quadricep stretch, you can bend the back knee and bind the foot. Please don't do this. If you have tight hammies, tight hip flexors, it's pretty intense on the body. Breathe here in a variation that suits you in this moment. Suits your physical state, your emotional state, just checking in with all the layers. What's the breath doing? And can you set the breath as the pillar of your practice? Those of you with the back foot bound, slow release. Inhale, right arm high, returning to the twist. Exhale, right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale your right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left. If this feels like a lot of sensation, please stay here. If you'd like a little more sensation, begin to walk your hands back towards your left foot, keeping your legs exactly as they are. Yes. So good. Chilling here. Those of you who walk the hands towards the back foot, begin to walk them forward once again. Inhale, right leg re-extends, hips level. Exhale, right foot down to the mat. Again, a few rounds of breath in down dog, just kind of moving around, figuring out what feels good here and there. And then inhale your left leg high. Exhale, core control, step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop your right knee down. Root through your right palm and inhale your left arm high, opening up to a twist. And then we have our three options, right? You can stay right here. It's beautiful. It's perfect. You can bring your left hand to the inner edge of the left thigh and press the knee out. Or you can bend the back knee and capture the outer edge of the foot with the hand. Wherever you choose to be, remember you've chosen to be there. So show up fully. Feel every sensation that comes and goes. Every thought that comes and goes. If you have the back foot bound, slow release. Inhale, left arm extends up, feel the chest open. Exhale, left hand down to the inside of the foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Inhale your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee, stack your left hip over your right. Option to stay right here, this is perfect. Option to walk your hands back towards the right leg, deepening the stretch in the hamstring and the hip flexor. If you've walked your hands back, go ahead and walk them forward. Inhale, left leg re-extends, hips level. Exhale, left foot down to the ground, downward facing dog. This is our last down dog, so just take a few deep breaths here. Anytime we experience struggle, anytime we're in the face of adversity, these are opportunities for growth and expansion. These are gateways to truth, if you see them as such. On an exhale, drop down to your knees. Sit your hips to one side and swing the legs around. Bring the bottoms of your feet together and the knees wide. If your low back is really rounded like this, I want you to roll up your mat and sit on it, or sit up on a block so your low back is nice and long. Inhale, bend your elbows back, lift the chest up. Exhale, roll your shoulder blades down and back, round. Inhale, bend the elbows back, lift the chest up. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades forward. Inhale, bend the elbows back, lift the heart up. Exhale to round. Inhale again, lengthen the front midline of the body. And this time, exhale, fold forward. If you want, you can keep your hands on your ankles or you can extend your arms forward, palms face down. Up to you. Relax the head and neck. And breathe into your low back. On an inhale, slowly roll up. Bring your hands to the outer edges of the knees and draw the thighs to close. Step your feet out to hip width distant apart. If you're seated on a block, remove it. Plant your palms behind you, fingertips point towards your low back. And then inhale, lift your hips up, reverse tabletop. Fingertips are pointing towards your heels. If you have a hard time lifting the hips, come back down, walk your hands further back. Root through the center of the heels. Fan the toes out. Squeeze your glutes, your booty cheeks, so the hip flexors can open. Lengthen both sides of the neck. Breathe through your front body. Yes, good job. If you're struggling, stay here, okay? Both feet on the ground. If you're feeling strong, inhale your right leg high. Yes, listen to your body. Press through the left heel. Even more, press the right heel up. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, right foot down. Other side. Inhale, left leg high. You can do it. Feel the opening of the shoulders, the opening of the chest. Press through the right heel. Press the left heel up, up, up. Take another inhale. Exhale, left foot down. You still have one more inhale here. Inhale, hips as high as you can get them. Exhale, lower the hips down to the ground. Good job, guys. Turn your palms face up. And then roll down to your back. Woo. So good. Once you get down to the back, if it calls for an open mouth sigh, I totally get it. Let it out. Woo. Gather your right knee into your chest. Up and around your rib cage. So interlace your fingers the front of the right shin and pull that knee up towards the armpit. Flex your left foot and press the back of the left thigh down to get into the hip flexor. One day the back of the left thigh will be flat on the ground. If you can have it extended, then have it extended. If it feels better with the left foot on the ground, you can do that instead. Take an inhale here, pull the right knee in closer. Exhale, Supta Matsyendrasana. Take the right thigh across the body for a supine twist. Hips are stacked. Look over your right shoulder. If this is already pretty intense for you, I want you to stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, bend your left knee and capture the big toe edge side of the left knee with the right hand. Yes. Just an option. Please listen to your body. As the wise Wood brothers would say, all of my wisdom came from all of my darkest days. I never learned a thing being happy. Celebrating everything this year offered up to you, all the depth, all the growth, all the expansion. If your bottom leg is bound, slow release. Pull your right knee into your chest and give it a squeeze. And then inhale, extend the right leg all the way up, lengthen it up, up, up. Exhale, lower the right heel down to the ground. Other side, pull your left knee up and in, awkward interlace of the fingers to the front of the left shin. Press the back of the right thigh down, flexing your right foot. Steady the breath. Pull the breath all the way down into the low belly. On an exhale, supine twist, left thigh across the body, hips stack. Reach your arms out to a T, or if you don't have the space, cactus the arm, and look over your left shoulder. If you did so on the other side, bend the bottom knee and reach for the big toe edge with the left hand. Keep both shoulder blades rooted. Keep both shoulder blades rooted. Even if the knees are hovering, even if the left knee's hovering a foot above the ground, that's fine. Feel the twist originate from the mid-back, from the mid-spine. Sometimes the complexity of life is just a reminder for us to admire the simplicity. Admire things like the breath or the sensation of the ocean's breeze. If your bottom knee is bent, slow release of that foot. Gather your left knee into your chest and give it a squeeze. Inhale, extend the left leg all the way up, heel away from hip socket. And then exhale, lower the left heel all the way down. Bring both knees into your chest. Right hand onto right knee, left hand onto left knee, and just make little circles with the knees to massage the low back. Keep the back of the head down. Make little circles with the knees in the other direction. Good, and then gather it all in. Inner thighs together, wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to meet your knees. And then take a deep inhale, fill your lungs completely. Hold the top and squeeze. Contract your body, toes in, inner thighs in, arms squeeze, face muscles squeeze, everything in. Feel yourself tight, feel yourself centered. Exhale, expand out into Shavasana. Legs long. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Relax your feet and your legs. Relax your belly, chest, arms. Relax your face. And let go of control. Let go of any exertion of effort. Just let the breath breathe you. My first philosophy teacher explained that devotion is a critical part of the path of yoga. And one of the greatest gestures of devotion is experiencing gratitude for everything that life throws your way. Seeing the lessons, seeing the truth, seeing the expansion within everything and everyone that lands along your path. begin to deepen your breath. Cherishing each inhale as a symbol of life. Cherishing each exhale as an honoring of death. And just observing as life cycles itself through you over and over again. As you deepen the breath, when you're ready, start to bring little movements back into the body. Maybe wiggling your fingers or your toes. Maybe rolling the ankles or the wrists. Really awaken how you want to, all right? When you're ready, inhale, full body stretch, legs long, arms long. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest and roll to your right side in a fetal position. You know, there's all kind of memes out there about how shitty 2020 is, right? Just take a moment here. To be thankful for what it's offered. To be thankful for the parts of you, the parts of the collective that it awakened. Press up into a seat. Bring your hands into prayer at your heart center. And let's close with an Om all together. Take a deep inhale to Om. Namaste.